welcome back to the Bookworms Buddy. Today I have something a little different to do. Last month I was nominated for the Sisterhood of the World Bloggers Award, and this started for bloggers. Well, I was nominated by Lydia, and she kind of turned it into both, like bloggers and vloggers, because she doesn't do a whole lot with her blog. I, however, have two blogs, actually. The one blog I have has more stuff in it, more different stuff. The other one is pretty much more like my reviews, and I kind of try to focus on both of them equally. But I decided to do the same thing Lydia did and make this a blog and vlog kind of an award. There are 5 rules to this, which I will tell you that first. You thank the blogger that nominated you and link back to their site. So thank you, Lydia, and I will link to her channel in the description box below. Number 2, post the awards logo on your blog, and I'll also link to that in the description box so you can get that little logo and put it on your blog. Number 3, answer 10 questions that I have been asked, personally asked by Lydia. She made up her questions. I have to make up 10 questions of my own. Nominate 10 other bloggers, and then set 10 new questions for the ones that I nominate. Okay, so those are the rules. All this will be included in the description box, so you guys can just read that. So, for my questions from Lydia. Number 1, what is your favorite independently published book? I don't pay attention to what was independently published and what was, you know, published through some publisher company. So I don't really know. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna say Wicked by Clover Donovan, which is our very own Richard Reed's. I'm not sure. I don't even know if that was independently published or if that was published through a company. So anyway, I'm going to say Wicked by Clover Donovan. 2, do you read poetry, and who is your favorite poet? I do read some poetry. I like Ellen Hopkins' poetry. I also like Edgar Allan Poe's poetry. One of my favorites of his is Annabel Lee, The Raven. I don't read all that much poetry. I should read more. I write more poetry than I read. Number 3, what book could you reread again and again? Y'all know that I've reread it several times. I'm having a reread on 11/22/63. A lot of Stephen King stuff I could just read over and over. What book did you hate that everyone else loved? One of them, a good example, is Let Me In, that I just read last month. I didn't really kind of get that book. I think it was too long and drawn out. Another one I have to say is House of Leaves. That's another one that was kind of just, I don't know, it was very tiring. It was a lot of work to read that one. Number 5, what is the 26th book on your bookcase? Let me look. Okay, so that 26th book on my shelf is House Rules by Jodi Picoult. I'm actually doing a buddy read on this next month, so looking forward to that. Okay, question number 6. Do you listen to music while reading? I absolutely cannot. I can't listen to music. I can't watch the TV. I can't even have people sitting there talking. If it's like a classical music where there's no lyrics and that kind of stuff, I can do that. But regular music, no. Number 7, do you use your local library? Just recently I've been using local libraries. We have one on each side of us that I can go. If I go into Denton, it's a fee because I don't live in Denton. And then we have that little library. We have a little small library that's right in our community that I had just started going to. But all the libraries around me are very, very small. They don't have a lot to offer, so I don't go that often. Number 8, what is your favorite kind of BookTube videos? I think I've answered this question several times on tags. everybody loves book hauls. We all love book hauls. But I really kind of like, I like reviews. I like to see, you know, wrap-ups, and I like to see TBRs, you know, and anything that's new, something new I like to see, because, you know, as everybody has said, it does start to get repetitive watching the same kind of videos over and over and over. So if anybody's got something new that they bring to YouTube, I'm going to watch them. Number 9, what is your favorite book adapted into a film, and who makes up your dream casting? Okay, first let me start. The dream casting thing is not my thing. I can never match the actors or actresses for those roles. But my favorite book adaptation is probably going to be It, because it was really close, and I loved the cast of characters for that. Tim Curry for It could probably not be replaced. And that movie is now, as far as I know, in the process of being remade, which I think with, you know, the better graphics and the better technologies and stuff, that movie is going to be a lot more scary than the original. Where to begin even casting that, I really don't have any idea. Like I said, I'm not good at that at all. And the last question, what was your favorite book you studied in school? I didn't really like having to read a book in school, but one of them that I specifically remember was In Cold Blood, and this was a crime novel, and I really just, I don't remember it now. I don't remember what that book was about. I think it was Truman Capote. Is that who wrote that, I think? Yeah, but I don't really remember. I just know it was a crime novel. And that's about the only one I remember ever reading in school. I was in a class called Great Books, and that was part of that class. And that was my 10 questions. Listed in the description box below will be the new 10 questions that I am giving to my nominees. So now for the nominees. I try to choose nominees that have been here a year, or at least close to a year. These are people that I watch frequently, and I really think they deserve this award. So let's just get started. Shannon at Leaning Lights, Jen at Today in Jen's Library, Ashley at Ashley Reads, Danny at The Insatiable Bookie, Sylvia at WishFulfillment, Amanda at Amanda NPA, Heather at Channel HMC, Mel at The Book Moo, Brittany at Brittany Book Finds, and Akos at Akosawa K. I think that's how you say your name. I will link to each of their channels also, so you can see them and sub to them if you haven't already subscribed. All this is going to be in the bottom, guys, in the description box. That's it for this one. Thanks everyone for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.